Hi guys, it's Mina. Welcome back to another beautiful day in the garden. Today we are continuing with our Constellation Series. We are doing Scorpio. So Scorpio is, I think it's October 22nd or 3rd until November 22nd or 3rd. And Scorpio is a very interesting story, so which I will tell you in just a few minutes. This is a 24 by 36 inch calorie wrapped canvas from Artist Loft. We've taped the back and put the push pins in. We have several lovely colors here. The first one we're using is Pebeo Studio's Iridescent Precious Gold. And everything is mixed with mix. It's nice and thick and beautiful and creamy. Just a gorgeous consistency. And this is such a pretty color. And I'm using this one because I'm not really interested in having cells happen. And I don't find a lot of cells with the Pebeo Studio's gold. But I really like the sparkle and the shimmer when it's dry. The next one we have is Arteza's Bordeaux Red, which is an absolutely amazing, delicious color. Every time I use it, I think I want lipstick in this color or a dress this color. It's just so pretty. Okay, we also have Amsterdam's Lamp Black, which we will be using also in the pour and as the flow extender. So that's cool. We also have Amsterdam's Blue Violet. Nice and thick and creamy and delicious. That's Lamp Black also. The last one we have is Amsterdam's Bronze, which is very pretty. I use this one in Dreamscape in the center with the white and a little bit of the bronze and the blue violet. It was so pretty. Okay. And then I have another cup of Bordeaux and another cup of the black. Okay. So I don't know if you guys saw our very Merry Christmas collaboration with Mixed Media Girl and Sarah Mack and Masse Art Studios, but Jeremy Masse did a wrecked ring pour for his crab, and it was so cool, and it got me thinking, and I watched Pisces again, which was one of the other constellation videos. So I think we're going to play with that same concept again of the wrecked ring pour, and I think it's going to be really fun.
He's a god after all.
Yeah, he is a god. And he was having this tryst with the goddess of the dawn, Eos. Unfortunately, Orion was a bit of a braggart, and he was bragging to his friends about his relationship with Eos, which of course made her very angry and upset. And he was also bragging that he was the greatest hunter and that he was going to kill all the animals on Earth because he was such a great hunter. So normally in Greek mythology at this point, Artemis, the goddess of the hunt, would step in and sort of cut down whoever claimed to be a greater hunter than her, except that Artemis actually kind of had a crush on Orion and thought he was rather charming. So she wasn't really going to do anything about it. So Artemis's brother, Apollo, the god of the sun, and also the god of the herds of animals, was very upset by Orion's claims that he was going to kill all the animals on Earth and that he was the greatest hunter. He just didn't like him very much. And Gaia, also Mother Earth goddess, was very upset by his boasting and his bragging. So Gaia and Apollo got together and decided Orion had to go. So Gaia whipped up this gigantic Scorpio, and sent the Scorpion after Orion. And Orion pretty much knew he was done at that point. And he ran, and Scorpio caught him and killed him. So at this point, Zeus put both Scorpio and Orion up in the heavens, but he put them on opposite sides so that they couldn't continue to fight. Which I thought was pretty funny. The other really cool thing about this constellation is in the Hawaiian culture, Scorpio is Maui's hook, which is kind of awesome. I don't know if you guys have seen Moana, but that's one of my kids' favorite movies, and we love Maui. He's just so awesome, and I love his fish hook. So it's kind of neat thinking that this is the constellation that they're talking about when they're talking about his fish hook. So you're welcome.
It's cool that they managed to get a lot of the lore correct as well.
Yeah, that's awesome. So what we're going to do today is we are going to do 1 or 2 ring pours, and then we're going to wreck it, probably in the shape of either that Maui's hook, kind of like a question mark, or in like the scorpion tail, sort of. So we'll see how that goes. But let's layer our cup, and the sun just came out, so that's awesome. Hello, sun. That must be Apollo, the god of the sun. Okay, what we're going to start with is we're going to start with some of the Bordeaux Red, and I'm going to pour it down the side, and I'm going to layer the cup carefully. we have a nice layer of Bordeaux Red there. And we're going to use some of our black, but not as much as the red. And then I'm going to put some of this iridescent precious gold in. And the other cool thing about this one, I mean, as much as I love the Deco Art 24 karat gold, when you put it next to black, sometimes it does this like dark army green sort of thing, which I'm not really crazy about. And I have found that the precious gold from Pebeo Studios does not do that, which I thought was awesome. Okay, so we have our gold in there. I'm going to come in actually with another layer of red, because I do want red to be predominantly the color in this painting. And now we're going to come in with some of the blue violet. And I'm going to put some of the bronze in there now. And another layer of black. So for a 24 by 36 size canvas, we need about 30 ounces of paint. So I figure if I have two 15-ounce cups, we're golden. So let's go back to the precious gold now. Just a small amount. The red. Blue violet, a little bit more red. Actually, let's put a little bit of gold in there first. We're probably there at about 16 ounces, so this red is going to be the last color. Okay. It's probably a little bit more than 16 ounces, probably about 17 ounces, but that's okay. Okay, so let's pour this one. Ooh, you know what I'm going to do? Let me grab a cup real quick because I want to thin out some of that black. Pour some in this cup. And I'm going to pour some water in there, because this is going to be my flow extender. Have our paint slide real easy. Stir that up. Okay. All right. That's a 24 by 36. All right, so we're gonna pour kind of this one up here, not right in the center. I'm gonna start there. I think I'm actually gonna put just a little bit of the gold in there also as a puddle. Okay. Okay. Are you ready, husband of awesomeness?
I am indeed, my love.
Okay, here we go. Let's do a ring pour. And here's the wind. So that's pretty cool. All right, that's good. We're gonna let that sit for a minute, and let's fill up our cup again, and we're gonna do another one there. And we can look at this and see what do we like and what do we not like. So the gold and the black are playing nicely together. I think I want a little bit more black in this cup, but this is looking very pretty. That's really cool. All right, so let's put some more black in.
I've taught you well, lass.
What? Just in case. Yes, that's HOA's motto. Anytime we went camping this one time, and we were only going for like 2 days, but he had the entire trunk full of stuff, and I was like, "What is all this?" He goes, "You never know, just in case." And he's absolutely right. So being prepared is definitely better than not having what you need. So, okay, we're going to do that again. We're going to pour a little puddle of the black. This time we're going to go over here a little bit. All right. Are you ready, husband of awesomeness?
Aye, lass.
And I'm not super concerned about the centers because I am going to write it, so. All right, let's look at this. Let's give it a quick torch. These gloves are actually a little too big for me. Okay. So, what I want to do now is mix up some more of our black to use as our flow extender. So I'm going to pour more of this in that one we've already thinned out. And then I'm going to pour some water in there. Again, just increase the amount of flow extender we have to use. And this is just to help our paint slide easily so that it doesn't roll over itself. So you can tell it had more gold in this one. You see it in here, then in here there was more red, and then there's a little bit, but there's more. I love that sheath of black right in there. That's really cool. It's kind of like the scorpion's tail almost. Okay. So that's nice and thin now. That's just sinking. And we're going to pour this. Actually, well, it's not the Deco Art, so it's okay. Okay, we're going to go around these. A little bit on the corners. A little bit more. Maybe. All right. Where's my spatula? My other spatula seems to have disappeared, so we're going to use this little one that's dry, so it shouldn't leave any mess. Okay. So this is much thinner than that consistency, which is awesome because it's going to give our paint a lovely smooth surface to slide around on. So Scorpios actually have some very cool characteristics and tendencies. They are very, very brave. They're very, very loyal. They are very thoughtful, but they're ambitious. But they work very, very hard too. They can be a bit secretive. And maybe sometimes do some things that are not always so ethically nice. So, but Scorpios are very, very cool people, very loyal, very kind, very loving, very giving, very caring people. My dad is a Scorpio. He's awesome. One of the nicest people I know.
Watch the tongue.
Oh yeah, the tongue though, guy. If you make a Scorpio mad, you will probably receive a nice little sting from the tongue before you even really know what happened. So I think that's probably what Scorpios are best known for. The tongue lashing. Okay. All right, I'm going to take the little bit of the black that's actually the thicker one, and I'm just going to do the sides real quick because I want to keep them covered. I want to make sure that they have a nice coverage on them. If we're doing a painting with black, I really don't want white edges showing. So, I'm probably going to anyway, that's fine. I'm just going to take all my fingers and say, yeah. Okay. That's good. Thank you all so much for your good wishes about my foot. I did go to the doctor and got my boot off, which is awesome. I took an x-ray, and I don't know if you've ever seen how bone heals, but it's really cool. It's like, first there's this big gap where the fracture was, and it starts to heal, and the bone starts to lay down, your body starts to lay down new bone in that area. And it's so cute. It looks like, on the x-ray, it looks like it's kind of fuzzy, like it's got like hair growing. And then after a couple weeks, the macrophages come in and like eat up all that extra bone. But it's cool because now you've got nice, strong, new bone there. But it's so funny because we were looking at the x-ray and I was like, it's fuzzy. It's fuzzy bone. So yes, I got my boot off. I was supposed to be careful for another month or so. No rugby. Not carrying anything really heavy. So, and I will be nice and careful. I am being super careful not to fall or trip or anything like that. So it's going well. I'm very happy. But it's lovely to not have the boot on anymore and just be able to put shoes on. I bought a new pair of slippers. I'm so excited. Okay. So this is looking awesome. Just covering up any of these little bubbly bits that are still there. Not gonna really matter. Okay. Am I stalling? I'm stalling. Let's wreck it. Okay. So I'm going to take my stick from the black. And let's see, where should we wreck it through? This is really cool. I kind of love that. I don't know if I want to mess with that part much. But I do want to wreck this one. Okay. So I'm going to just come in here with my stick. And I'm going to go like this. And we're going to kind of draw a scorpion tail. And let's go like this too. Put some more lines in there. Because the scorpion's tail is kind of segmented. And this is going to give us some beautiful lines to work with. So that one's cool. I think I want to do one through here also. Okay, and maybe a couple more. Okay, I guess I already wrecked that part, so might as well go through it. All right, let's tilt this out and see how it goes. I need to wipe my hands off, they're all sticky. They're slippery, and the big gloves don't help. Get gloves that are your size, because these like feel like they're falling off my fingers right now. They're your gloves. Well, Amazon's out of my gloves, so that's fine. I'm happy to let the frontline workers use them. I can pig it with other gloves. All good. I saw Krista Rasmussen. She had these really cool hot pink gloves. That was kind of awesome. Can you find me hot pink gloves, honey? Okay, let's tilt. So, let's torch it one more time, too. Bubbles are bugging me for some reason. All right. Stop stalling, Mina. All right. Let's, since this is so close to the corner, let's go ahead and take that off the edge first. Where's the weight of our paint? Now you see that thinner layer? I hope I didn't make it too thin. The thinner layer is moving really fast. But we're going to let that black go down off the edge and cover that corner. And just hook that on there like an anchor. bring it back to the center. We're going to go down off that bottom edge. I see something in the paint. Okay. I'm not going to stress about it. We're going to go down off that bottom edge now. Or do you not have glare? Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let that slide. Go over the corner. Bring it back to the center a little bit again. Avoid decorating my feet. There we go. Let's go down. We're going to start to head down towards the opposite corner. Actually, maybe we should get that corner first since we're there. Since the weight of the paint is already on that side. On the right side here on the bottom. I'm getting some interesting things happening in there where the thinner paint is pushing the thicker paint. Now it's all starting to move. I'm going to go off that corner. Okay, now we're going to come back down this way. All right, if you see stuff in your paint, get it out as soon as you see it, because as the paint moves, if there's something solid stuck in there, it's going to leave a mark. It's going to show. I'm just going to take this down and we're going to go all the way down to that bottom edge. That's pushing the thinner layer of paint off, and the thicker layer of paint is sliding beautifully. We're going to let it get right down there to the bottom, and then we're just going to go right off the edge over here. Just like that. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Let's take this back down a little bit. Maybe look at it. I'm going to wipe my hands because my nose is itchy. I don't want to wipe my nose with hands covered in paint. All right. So this is really cool. Some parts of this are awesome. I love this in here. It's very pretty. This is beautiful though. I really like all this. I'm kind of tempted to get rid of some of this, actually. I don't know, what do you think? I do also like this a lot.
Yeah, I know.
I just got paint on my lip. Yep. Alright. I'm not really crazy about this corner though, so I am going to stretch that part out a little bit and take some of that off. I'm going to get the weight of the paint down there again, because we do still have a lot of paint on here. It's moving nice and easy. Start to go this way a bit. We're going to push that edge right off. And maybe keep that gold line. Float back down, open up a bit. I love that Bordeaux, so cool. I don't know if I'm digging on the purple. I don't think I am. I don't know if I like all of this. What do you think? I should come up there and look at it?
Yeah, because I.
Sorry, but I'm not loving it, so I'm going to pour another cup. We're going to start with some red in the middle this time. I think I'll leave it out. Put some bronze in there. Another layer black. Another layer red. Another gold. Another black. Do another layer bronze. Another red. Another gold. Sorry, purple. And you guys know I love purple, but it just, for some reason, it's not working for me. All right, so since we're gonna put more paint on here, I'm actually gonna tilt this straight down and take some of this off so that there's a nice thin, even layer. I think also my flow extender may have been a little bit thin, and that's what was causing things to move and maybe blend a little bit more than I wanted them to. I do really like this edge over here, and I love this thing. Maybe we'll just pour it over here and try to keep that. Sorry, the purple is sort of mixing with the bronze in there, and it's making this like mauve color, which is kind of weird to me. So just let this stretch out for a minute, and then on the bottom. It's not really super, super, super. We'll just do a second. I'll just use part of it. You guys seem to like my touch on here. Can't seem to talk. Do you seem to talk? No? Okay. Almost there. There's soccer. All right, so we're gonna go right in the middle. Are you ready, husband of awesomeness?
ILS, I am.
Okay, here we go. There we go, that's the color that I wanted. The Bordeaux mixing with the bronze. Staring at the cup, expecting it to end. That's really pretty. I like that. Already happier. Alright, let's torch this. Okay, so let's wreck it. I like this curve a lot. I want to wreck it? Okay, we're just going to go one through here. So we'll continue that line since I already wrecked it. I'll do one more in there also. Alright, let's tilt that out and see what happens. That changed. Okay, that's alright. Alright, we're closest to this side, so let's see. What have we got here? Go down that way. And hook over that edge. This way and let it slide down. That's really pretty. I love that. far we can get this to go down. So a lot of the weight of the paint is right here, and I'm just going to let it go all the way down to the bottom and stretch all this out and open it up. The paint is about to go off the edge right now, so I'm going to take it, I'm going to go that way, cover the corner. Anchor this side. Now I'm just going to go down this way. Cool, we're almost there at the bottom. I don't mind keeping that line. I just want to get that corner off. Take it back this way a little bit. That's pretty cool. I like that better. There's still a little bit of the purple on this side, but I'm okay with that. I don't mind it. It's different. I love that little bit at the edge right there on the corner of the bronze and the red. I do kind of see a tail. I don't want to drip in it. I like that though. I love these lines that are opening up. Let me wipe my hands. I'm going to just take these gloves off because they're driving me nuts. Okay. So, my stick. This is beautiful. I love these lines in here, and I love this color from the Bordeaux Red with the bronze and the gold. I like the gold right in there. I even like this part with a little bit of purple in it. This is, I guess, your scorpion tail. It's the stinger.
The tail is there.
The here?
That's the tail.
Oh, okay.
That's his body. Cool part.
All right. I'm sure it looks like that from your point of view. That's cool. But I like this sort of slightly softer look. This is really pretty. There's some gorgeous lines in here. And I think it's going to be really cool when it dries. So this was Scorpio, the story of poor Orion, who was boasting and bragging and pissed off the wrong gods. And they sent a giant scorpion after him. So this is pretty nifty though. I like it a lot. I'm happier with it with this color palette. I think the purple was distracting me. I like a little bit of it down there. That's cool. But I love this. I especially love this part. That's really, really beautiful. So I will show you guys when it's dry. Thank you so much for being with us. And we'll see you soon. We will be doing Sagittarius next. I hope to get that done in December as well. So we'll see you soon. Okay. So this is a couple of days later and it's dry now. You guys, there's some really cool stuff happening in here. Just really amazing lines and some amazing depth in that center part where it all spread out like that. Very, very pretty stuff. I really like how this one turned out. And up here in this corner, there's some gorgeous lines. So So this one is definitely going to get varnished. I'm going to put several coats of Liquitex High Gloss varnish on this, and it's going to shine like a mirror. It's going to be amazing. Really cool stuff though. I love the center part. So this was Scorpio, story of Orion and his boasting and how he angered some Apollo and Gaia, and they created a scorpion and sent it after him and sent him up to the heavens, if you will. But the really cool thing about this one, remember we wrecked it in the shape of that like Maui's fish hook, almost that question mark, the tail of the scorpion. And I do actually still see that in here, but what I see that's really, really neat is kind of a heart shape almost in several different places. But this was very, very cool. So thank you guys so much for being here with us. I really do appreciate you. We will be doing Sagittarius in the next week or so and have some other really cool, fun things coming up for you guys before the holidays. So stick around. This was pretty cool. Thank you guys so much for being here. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. I'll see you for the next one. Bye-bye.